Hey guys, Alex from 7th Hour Films back again with The Mandalorian. Last time around we had The Pirate, where Grief Karga was dealing with Pirate King Gorian Shard, the most uninteresting Star Wars villain you've ever met. So he called in help with Captain Teva of the New Republic, who had to go through a bunch of bureaucracy. So instead he went and found the Mandalorians, who all decided to go help Grief Karga on Nevarro, and by defeating Pirate King Gorian Shard, they were given a big tract of land for them to live in the daylight, live in the light, and not be in the shadows. So yeah, and then the armorer went to Bo-Katan and was like, yo, you saw a mythosaur. You're going to reunite all of Mandalore. Also take your helmet off, but that's okay. We're cool with it now. So, yeah. Also Zeb. So yeah. With that said, why don't we just jump right into this episode of The Mandalorian? Here we go. Oh yeah. It's been a while since I watched the beginning of the season.
Hail, Imperial friends. We are a peaceful quarren freighter making our way to do business in the Mid-Rim. And
The Rim is mid, yo.
We are not Imperial either. We are
Oh.
Mandalorian. And sadly, you're too late to hire us.
And these
We've been
guys.
commissioned to track you down, Captain Shuggoth.
From Bo's old friends.
We knew fate was not on our side.
Who cares about fate? I love you.
Boy, these actors are really doing their best here. Meanwhile, it looks like the dumbest shit I've ever seen.
Axe Woves is their leader now.
What a name.
It's going to take some convincing to get them to join us. I'll land outside the fleet's perimeter. It's probably best if we go on foot.
Welcome to Plaisir 15, the Outer Rim's only remaining direct democracy. You've been assigned a docking slip. You will be guided on the assigned path. Engaging automated guidance.
Oh, God. Well, this'll be fun.
This is interesting.
Meh.
Din Djarin and Bo-Katan Kryze.
So-
Your presence has been requested by the leadership of the planetary democracy.
I'm afraid we have more pressing matters. Perhaps at a later time.
Please do not attempt to leave the vehicle. This is not a request.
Oh, God. Jeez, that's fast. God, you can get a seizure in here. Okay, so we've come to the land of bureaucracy. A couple of cowboys just walked in here.
Have you?
I haven't even heard of it. Do you think we're gonna have to blast our way out of here?
We'll find out.
I don't know, but I think she's really willing to do that now.
Join us! Come! It's a party! Come! Everyone, special guests! Mandalorians!
This is
I hope you like
weird.
secretions. Take a little sip. Come, please.
Oh my God, that's Jack Black.
Let's address the bantha in the room. I was once a facilities planning officer during the war. And thanks to
Okay.
the New Republic amnesty program, I was able to help rebuild Plaisir 15.
Look, I don't care about that. I care more about the fact that you're Jack Black.
We fell in love. We fell in love. We did fall in love.
Congratulations. So,
Perhaps hold the baby, please.
He doesn't take kindly to strangers.
damn it.
So fast.
That can be arranged. There is just one condition.
What?
You really must see the view. Right this way. We'll just be a moment. Enjoy your meal. Don't get up. Show our guests the view.
Okay. Look, the only reason that you're likable is because you're Jack Black. Otherwise, this place would suck.
The planet's Imperial droids were reprogrammed for peace.
I personally
Oh my God,
oversaw the program.
what is
I can
this?
assure you they were completely
Is that a
rehabilitated
hologram
for
behind
peaceful
her?
Purposes exclusive.
Our constables are ill-equipped to confront battle droids.
Battle droids?
Battle
Former
droids.
battle droids. They've been rehabilitated for civic duty.
We thought.
They were.
Wait,
Obviously not.
so they're
Mandalorian
old.
garrison outside your city walls can make quick work of your battle droids.
That's just it.
What?
Our charter forbids any standing army from
I love Bo-Katan's face during all this. What?
Allowed us to be armed.
Plaisir 15 would formally recognize Mandalore as a sovereign system and petition the New Republic to recognize it as such.
The mercenary captain, Axe Woves, indicated that he split from you because you had designs on ruling Mandalore once again.
Those plans have been abandoned.
Yeah.
The offer stands nonetheless.
What do you think?
Nah.
You had me at battle droids.
I'm a simple man. I hear battle droids. I'm in.
This is just a small collection of malfunctions that our security cameras caught.
I fucking love battle droids. They're so dumb.
Turn them off.
What?
Why not
Turn your battle
them
droids off.
The citizens voted against any interruption in droid services. They can't live without it.
And why is that?
The citizens are no longer required to work. They can spend their days engaging in recreation, the arts, and participating in our direct
Okay.
democracy.
So two cowboys just walked into Wally.
Give us the list.
Well, for that, you'll have to go to the lower level and speak
Huh.
to the Ugnaughts.
Didn't even recognize him at first.
Ugnaughts.
It's a
What happens when you rely on droids?
Are you taking this personally?
Doc Brown. Why can't I remember his name? Christopher Lloyd, that's it. Didn't even recognize him at first.
I am Bo-Katan Kryze. Which one of you is in charge?
I don't think it's gonna work to ask for the manager.
I am Mandalorian Din Djarin, friend of Ugnaught Queel. You will answer our questions and help us with our task. I
Hey.
have spoken.
Ah! Well, it got their attention.
We, like you, have been engaged with a task to perform. We will investigate the dangerous incidents. We would appreciate your help.
Damn, he knows how to fucking talk to him. Hey, this is why you keep him around.
Of the droids you seek.
Thank you. We are in your debt. I have spoken.
I have spoken. That's great.
There's a particular way to communicate with them. Accusing their work of malfunctioning is an insult. Now, they've indicated that there's a likelihood that the next...
He's definitely got the street smarts of the two of them.
I haven't seen battle droids since the Clone Wars.
Meh.
I have.
A long time
Any of them
ago.
look suspicious.
They all look suspicious.
Oh, this is a restricted area. You are to vacate immediately.
We haven't seen goofy ones in live action, though.
Big word. What are you doing?
Then this shouldn't faze them.
Sir? Excuse me.
He just doesn't like them.
Excuse me, sir?
Ooh!
Oh,
Recertified, huh?
Meh.
you should have left them alone.
So basically, I'm getting the feeling that they've just been mistreated by the humans, so oh god. Whoa! Good ducking. Freaking fly over to him, you'll be faster. Excuse me, pardon me, excuse me. Oh! Woof. Oh, we sure make a good team.
The resistor.
Sounds like a droid bar.
And there's an address.
That's convenient.
Let me do the talking in there.
Are you sure?
Because I want to get the information fast and get to the fleet.
So do I. What's your point?
You kicking droids is really not helpful.
I figured out which one was malfunctioning, didn't I?
You did it your way, now let me do it mine, okay?
Alright.
This is the address.
Fine, but if it doesn't work in 2 minutes, I'm kicking all of them. How do you do, fellow droids?
If you don't start answering questions, I'll yank your memory circuit and dissect it back at the lab.
Finn.
Nobody leaves.
A word.
You're free. Chill.
Stay where I can see you.
What are you doing?
You're wasting your time. You can't reason with droids.
Their behavior's programmed. All they do is reason.
There are concerns among my customers that we will be replaced.
By what?
Humans. Most of us have been refurbished and reprogrammed. Some droids on Plaisir date back to the Separatists. The New Republic would send them to scrap. But here on Plaisir, they are given a second chance.
Well, these catastrophes don't help your
Huh.
Exactly. That's why we need your help. We don't want to be replaced. We still have a lot to contribute. Organics created us. It's the least we can do.
Okay. I wasn't expecting a commentary about job replacement.
It seems the malfunctioning droids all imbibed from the same batch of Nepenthe.
These are the remains of the latest malfunctioning droid.
Friggin' droid morgue.
The particles are definitely present.
What are the chances that they're still active?
Nope. Yes, they were. Huh. I didn't even think about, yeah, that droid would have it too. Ooh! It's like the most successful use he's had of the Darksaber.
They're still active.
Yes, they are.
It's illegal. There's no record of this transaction on the government registry.
Oh no.
These droids were ordered by an individual.
Oh no, it's Jack Black, isn't it?
Our head of security,
Oh.
Commissioner Hellgate.
No, it's Christopher Lloyd. Good job.
I didn't give up to the corrupt Republic. I didn't give up to the Empire. And I won't give up to you.
You're a separatist.
Separatist is a pejorative term.
I guess.
I support democracy. Count Dooku was a visionary. He was cut short in his prime by the Jedi enforcers.
Oh!
Politics.
Meh. Fair enough. Well, that was easy.
Despicable. If that isn't the Quacta calling the stifling slimy.
I beg your pardon.
That's some shit.
Perhaps someday I can earn such forgiveness from your grace.
Perhaps.
If you live long
For
enough.
now, you must live in exile on the moon of Paraquat.
Okay. Anywho.
That's for you.
That is a key right there. You beat somebody with that key.
You will always be welcome in our domed paradise.
Milady.
Thank you. We're never coming back.
I'm not their leader anymore. Axe Wolves is.
Then what's your play?
Yeah, but his name is dumb. Somehow it's dumber than Bo-Katan.
I'll know when I get there. Then I challenge you. One warrior to another.
That is how the Mandalorians do it. And she's been hanging out with the hardcore Mandalorians, too. Oof. Ah, jeez! Watch where you're aiming. Oh! Oh! Well, I gotta say, this fight is really fun. Let's try that again.
Din Djarin took the creed and chose to walk the way, just as our ancestors did. He is every bit the Mandalorian that they were. Certainly as much as any of us.
Damn.
But according to our ways, the ruler of Mandalore must possess the dark saber.
Then she shall have it.
Just fucking take this thing. I don't want it.
While exploring Mandalore, I was captured, and this blade was taken from me. Bo-Katan rescued me and slayed my captor. She defeated the enemy that defeated me.
Oh. This is some freaking Voldemort wand garbage.
Would this blade then not belong to her?
It would.
Alright, good.
I return this blade to its rightful owner.
Because I don't fucking want this thing anymore. It's heavy as shit and I can't use it. Yay. Alrighty. Boy, that was an episode of The Bad Batch if I have ever seen one. Oh, boy. I mean, it wasn't bad. But are Bad Batch episodes ever bad? Not really. They're just kind of there. And I know I'm going to get in trouble saying it, but I mean, that was filler. That above all else, that was filler. Now, there was an important thing at the end. Challenging Axe Woves and relinquishing the Darksaber to Bo-Katan, finally. But, yeah, that was filler. That was absolutely a filler storyline. The only thing that makes it work is it's Jack Black, and I like Jack Black, and especially too, I think, it's Christopher Lloyd, and I like Christopher Lloyd. You know, it took me a while because I haven't seen the guy in so long that, like, I heard his voice and I was like, man, why does this guy's voice sound so familiar? I'm gonna have to look him up, and finally it hit me. It's like, oh, it's Christopher Lloyd. That's why. So that's definitely it. So that was nice. I liked that. I like seeing the battle droids. This is, I think it's the first time we've really seen the battle droids in live action since the prequels, I think. I mean, I know we've seen flashes of we've seen flashbacks of the beefy droids, but I don't think we've really seen just, the standard, banana head battle droid and all his goofy things, It was recertified and refurbished. Brown bricks in Minecraft, So that was nice. I like seeing that. Otherwise, I don't care. Otherwise, I don't really care about this episode. But yeah, like, and I don't know, like, I'm sure it was a thing of like, hey, Jack Black, and I'm presuming the person who played the Duchess, that's Lizzo. I don't know. I'm not sure. Like, I don't know celebrities anymore. You know, like, I don't know celebrities. But yeah, I'm assuming that's Lizzo. I assume it's a thing of like, hey, they want to be in Star Wars. You know, sure. That's fine. Star Trek used to do that all the time, you know? You'd just be watching an episode and then suddenly Kelsey Grammer shows up on the view screen and it's like, oh, wow, look at that. Well, he wanted to be in Star Trek, you know? So yeah, I'm sure it's just something like that. It's like, oh, well, Lizzo and Jack Black wanted to be in Star Wars. And I guess Christopher Lloyd, too. I mean, cool. That's fine. But I don't care. And I don't really care about this planet, this, you know, ultimate democracy. I don't really care about this guy other than the fact that he's Jack Black because I just like Jack Black, you know? There's the whole thing with the Ugnaughts, but that didn't really do anything. Like, I mean, I like... Okay, I think one of the biggest things from this episode is seeing just the sort of buddy cop dynamic between Bo-Katan and Din Djarin, you know? Like, the two of them together, I mean, they're fun. They are fun. I like how they work together. I like how, you know, they both have their strengths and weaknesses, you know? Din Djarin, he's a bit more, I want to say, like, street smart, or he's like, sort of lower smart, you know? Like, the people who are down in the lower ends of society and the mid and outer rims, he knows those people. That, you know, they are his people, basically. Whereas Bo-Katan, she's smart, but she's also military. She's, you know, the upper echelon of Mandalore. She served in the Clone Wars, and that's great. She knows clones, she knows Jedi, she knows all this great stuff. But yeah, but they both have their strengths and weaknesses. So she doesn't know, you know, how to properly talk to an Ugnaught. He does. He doesn't know how to chill around a friggin' droid. She does. So there you go, you know? And I did like when she just stunned him, which is weird because, like, it feels like she stunned him in such a way that he wouldn't say the name Anakin Skywalker, you know? I don't know. And see, it's so weird hearing about, like, oh, the Separatists, and Christopher Lloyd was a Separatist, and he believed in Count Dooku and stuff. It's like, yo, this is after the Empire. This is after Return of the Jedi, you know? Like, it's a little too late to be talking about Separatists, you know? And even then, who cares, you know? I don't know, like, on this weird planet. I mean, I guess it's just he didn't like Jack Black. Okay. I don't know. Why do you have to sick the droids on the people, though? I don't know. I don't care. I really don't care, you know? Again, I'm just happy to see Christopher Lloyd again, you know? That's it. That's really it. I like Jack Black. I like Christopher Lloyd. I like the Ugnaughts. And I like the dynamic between Bo and Din, you know? Other than that, nothing really to talk about this episode. And then we do have going against Axe Woves, who is not really that compelling of a character anyway, but whatever. Yeah, they had to beat him so that she could, you know, you got to unite the Mandalorians. So it works. There was a challenge. It was a fun fight. Like, I liked how it wasn't just a standard just go up and kind of punch each other or do the grapples or something. Like, I like how they definitely used the Mandalorian, like, tech to their advantage, you know? Like, they've got hidden blades, they've got jetpacks, they've got, you know, these lines and stuff. They did a suplex up into a ship. kicked her off, but then she dragged him down and stuff. Like, I thought that was kind of interesting. And then just the whole thing of, an enemy defeated Din Djarin. Bo-Katan defeated that enemy and then took the Darksaber from them. Therefore, Bo-Katan deserves the Darksaber. There you go. And she's so much more adept with it anyway. He'll use the Darksaber if he needs to, but the Darksaber is really not his style, and he never really adapted to it. And I'm kind of glad for that, because otherwise Din Djarin would be friggin' invincible. But I like that was always his one hang-up, He could never adapt to the Darksaber, but Bo obviously can. So I like that. I at least like that. So yeah, they got those Mandalorians. Bo has the Darksaber. I will say it is kind of funny how, those Mandos, Axe was dissing on Din so much because there's no one drop of Mandalorian blood, and he's got the old religious zealot ways and stuff, and it's like, and so there's that, like, they don't respect his Mandalorian customs. And at the same time, he does not respect the whole Darksaber thing. He's like, that doesn't matter. The Darksaber doesn't matter at all. The Mandalorians are just Mandalorians. Who cares about the Darksaber, So I really do like that they both have this thing. Like, neither of them are, I guess, the full deal, basically. I mean, to an extent, because, that's the whole point, is that, Bo-Katan has walked both worlds. And it's like, well, yeah, but, I don't know. She walked the way of keeping your helmet on for like a week, I don't know. Well, we had to invent some reason for Katie Sackhoff to take her helmet off again. That is the thing with actors. That is the thing, especially with a lot of these big budget things, like every Marvel superhero has to be able to just easily remove their mask during a fight, because you gotta see that it's them. You gotta see that it's the actor, Meanwhile, that is the case for everybody except for Pedro Pascal. He is the only one out here who's like, no, I'm keeping the fucking helmet on. That's the whole point of the character, Jon Favreau and Dave Filoni are like, you're gonna have to wear this helmet. And he's like, all right, I'll wear the helmet. You'll never see my face. I'll show it to Bill Burr once, and that's it. So, yep, that's that. That definitely was an episode of all time. And with that being said, I'm Alex from 7th Hour Films, and I will see you guys next time. Take care. Alright guys, thanks for watching this video. There's a bunch of links on screen if you want to go click around any of those. There's a playlist for all of my Mandalorian reactions, as well as, ironically enough, a playlist of all of my Bad Batch reactions if you want to go check those out. There's also a subscribe button and a Patreon button on screen, as well as other links in the description if you want to go check out any of those. See you guys later.